worlds, day 7 worlds gaming here today, and today, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to be breaking down the #1 team from South Asia regional finals, which is none other than Entity Gaming. So stay tuned because it's going to be an awesome video. And as always, if you enjoyed this kind of stuff, do me a favor, smash the damn like button. If you're new to the channel, go ahead and subscribe. And in this video, we actually have a special announcement because we have a sponsor. So quick little shout out to our sponsor of the day. Huge shout out to Raid Shadow Legends for sponsoring this video. Raid is the new sensation of the mobile world, the RPG that's literally going to change everything. With over 10 million mentions in the past few months and over 15 million downloads in the last 6 months, it's a freaking awesome game. Now you might be wondering, World 7, what is Raid? Let me go ahead and break it down to you. It is an epic dark fantasy done right. A hero collection turn-based game with over 400 heroes that you're gonna be able to collect and personally customize. And not just that, it sounds awesome, right? It's absolutely free, and it also has some extra cool features that I'm gonna go ahead and show you because I've been taking full advantage of them in game. They have multi-battle auto mode, weekly tournaments and events, daily login rewards. The game is growing super fast. Check out this cool roadmap that they've published. New faction, tag team arena feature, even a new clan boss. There's gonna be so much content, you're not gonna get bored. Here is my in-game nickname if you want to go ahead and add me and get a chance at joining my clan. So what are you waiting for? Go to the video description right now and click on the special link so you can get 50,000 silver and a free epic champion as part of the new player program, so you can start your journey. See you in the arena. Huge shout out to them for sponsoring my video, and I should probably go ahead and button this up because we're about to get a little bit serious on breaking down the #1 team from India and what could potentially be one of the best teams to represent India in any global final for PUBG Mobile. Alrighty, I think we're looking pretty sharp now, so let's go ahead and break it down. Now, Entity Gaming, and we're gonna be breaking down this game right here because I think it goes to show just the potential that this team has, the awareness, and everything that I am actually looking for. This clip has it for us. Now, this is gonna be day 3 of the global finals, of the regional finals, match 17. So they were pretty much trying to secure that first place for the regional finals, and hopefully I'll be able to kind of translate here a little bit more what's going on, what I like, what I don't like, and all that kind of stuff. So if you guys really enjoy this kind of stuff, as I mentioned earlier, make sure you smash the damn like button and let me know in the comments below, should I go ahead and do a breakdown for Entity Aman, because he is an amazing player and you're gonna be able to kind of see some of that here as well. Now, the reason why I wanted to start the video with this main overview, just overlooking at all the teams on the screen, is because this is kind of the stuff you're gonna see in the global finals. Just a very small circle with a lot of teams still left, and there's currently 12 teams left and 35 people alive on the 6th circle of the game, which that's pretty insane. Already 26 minutes into the game. Now, as you're gonna be able to see here, Entity Gaming starts making an appearance a little bit late into this final circle, and then I believe they were just kind of cruising on some kind of vehicle, and then they all got off. Now, they did started pushing a little bit on INS. Are you gonna be able to see right there? The finale is gonna be between Entity and IND, which I cannot wait to go ahead and show you that. But just kind of give you an idea of how this video got started. Now, the good thing about Entity that they do, especially once they go ahead and come across players from INS, is this right here. Let me go ahead and actually back it up a little bit more. Back it up a little bit more right there. Okay, we're gonna watch IND Slayer right there. Right here. This is one of the first encounters that they're actually gonna have against INS, and you're gonna be able to see INS is gonna go ahead and just start suppressing them. They don't want them to go ahead and push up in any way, shape, or form. Now, INS is actually on a worse position than Entity, so I do want to go ahead and point that out. Entity just has to kind of worry about their back, and I believe it's southeast, if I'm not mistaken. Entity is more in the center, and they kind of have to worry about from the sides. The front, obviously, right now they have Entity, and the back they have a little bit of a rock. They're currently like in between 2 rocks. Now let me go ahead and just pass forward a little bit more. Now that right there, this and the one that we just kind of saw pass by, that's what I want to see, because look at all the stuff that Entity is gonna start throwing, and that is huge. You want to go ahead and see that they're being aggressive. They're not holding back. They're throwing Molotovs, they're throwing grenades. They're pretty soon they're gonna go ahead and start throwing smoke grenades too. So it's good that they want to go ahead and just kill them as soon as possible if they're able to. That way they can just not have to worry about them because there's still a lot of teams left. So great awareness by them to be able to just kind of be a little bit aggressive when they need to, and that's one thing I really enjoy from Entity that I've been able to see so far, especially Aman. As I mentioned earlier, let me know in the comments below if you guys want me to go ahead and break down Entity Aman, because he's an amazing player and probably the best player right now in India. Now let's go ahead and continue with this video. They're still throwing stuff. Now they were a little bit over, but as you can see right there, they kind of, I think they threw some smokes too. But a lot of Molotovs. A lot of Molotovs. Sadly, they weren't able to throw them at the right angle there. And they're still throwing more. Now, this is what I like right here. They're using TPP to their advantage. Sometimes people don't like seeing this. But I mean, it is for money. So you're going to try to take more advantage of everything than you ever had before. So I love seeing this kind of stuff. Plus, they need to be careful. Because if you're able to see closely right here, they got Team 14 that could go ahead and shoot up INS. But they also have Entity with, if they pick out long enough, they could go ahead and get knocked, and then INS could just kind of go ahead and push on them and then just destroy them, and that'll be the end of it. But that doesn't happen. So great awareness here by Entity. Jonathan, he's a really good player as well, just waiting for the right moment, still throwing more Molotovs. I enjoy that they're still throwing stuff. I really enjoy that. We're gonna go ahead and just see more stuff right here. Let me just fast forward a little bit more. I want to fast forward a little bit more to the point where INS actually go ahead and starts getting taken out, which is going to be... Now, keep a close eye to the kill feed, because right there, Entity is still being aware of other teams. And if they get the chance, they're going to be able to go ahead and get some kills, whether either it's by explosion or not, or at least just get some knocks. And that is huge, because as we've been able to see, you want to be able to get kills. And right now, as you're able to tell right here, they're the team with the most kills, and it's definitely a good quality to have as a team, being able to place a little bit higher and also being able to back that up with kills. And at the moment right there, they're one of the teams that currently has all the 4 players, and they currently have 9 kills in comparison to IND, which has all the 4 players, but they only have 2 kills. Let's just go ahead and fast forward a little bit more. And right there is the first time that we're kind of able to go ahead and see some exchange between INS and Entity. INS actually being able to go ahead and take out somebody from them first, which leaves them fair and square. Now it's 3 versus 3. But they don't pull the trigger. And also, I just want to go ahead and point out this player. I'm not sure exactly what he's doing back there, but he should be distracting them a lot more. But distracting them, I mean Entity. He should be distracting Entity a lot more. Now, keep an eye out on this. As soon as Aman gets the knock on somebody right here on the kill feed, he's gonna go ahead and actually, his team's gonna push up. Jonathan's gonna be able to get the knock and the kill right away. So that's good to see. And then Entity Aman gets also the knock, and that's it for them. Entity is now able to go ahead and destroy INS. They're gonna be able to go ahead and pick up their teammates, heal up, and get ready for the next battle with IND, which they're currently being suppressed from every angle. But it's good to see that Entity is able to go ahead and win gunfights against other teams, especially when they have the pressure here on the final circle. That's something that's huge, and it's good experience to have, especially towards the end of maps on the global final, because it gets a lot crazier than regional finals. I love this next overview because, as you're gonna be able to tell, Entity currently has 1 player down. They need to worry about Said God, which Said God, he fragged out. He got a lot of kills in the regional finals as well, so he's a force to be reckoned with. So what do they start doing? They start using this little rock to their advantage, this little cliff to their advantage, as Entity Aman and Neo start moving up and start getting different angles. And that's something that, especially from Aman, I've been able to see, and he has really high IQ on this, and it's gonna be just something that propels him even more, is that when he's able to get a different angle, he goes for it. He's aggressive, so it's amazing to see. Right here, we're actually getting to like our final 2, which is gonna be Entity versus IND. They both currently have people that are hurt, and they do have another team that they need to worry about a little bit more. But Entity doesn't slow down. They're still trying to push up a little bit more. They're still trying to get a better angle on him, and you're gonna be able to see that very good here in a second by what Aman is able to do. Now, something I do want to go ahead and point out, if you're able to see on the minimap, I'm not sure if you're gonna be able to, but IND currently has the circle. Entity is outside of the circle. They're pretty much dead. Now, what they're gonna go ahead and start doing, IND, is they're gonna start kind of shifting their cars towards the circle, which you're gonna be able to see right here in Daljit. Hopefully I said that right the second time. There you go. And they do have the smokes going too. Jonathan is going to be able to pick up that kill. And now it comes down to the final two. IND versus Entity. Both of them have 4 players. Who's actually going to go ahead and win this exchange? And who's going to go ahead and take the victory on the second to last game to see who qualifies for the global finals straight? Or who's going to go ahead and go to the prelims? And I love this right here. Just seeing how many smoke grenades they have on this area. Just trying to distract them. Even though at the moment there's nobody there because they finally killed that team. Jonathan did. This is still a distraction for them, believe it or not. And this right here, this is huge for them as it just kind of starts to disappear. Now watch this. This might be the best play out of this whole thing right here. Look how spread out Entity is. And look what Aman just did. Aman is the man. He's gonna get in a car. And he is a risk taker from what I've been able to see. He is just gonna go for it. He's trying to at least try to get some intel for his team, so he can let them know where the other team is at and see if he can get a different angle on them. One thing I don't like about IND that they're doing right here is how close they currently are in just one little section right there. I feel like with the cars there for backup, they could maybe go ahead and spread out a little bit more. Something that IND could have also done was just blow up some of those cars and then just kind of give them extra cover or just realign them, because earlier those cars were covered with smoke. So that would have given them just that extra time to realign them and give themselves a little bit more cover because they had the safe zone. They technically should have won this match. But as we're able to see here, Aman just takes a hard right. He's kind of able to notice where those cars are. He's able to notice where IND is located. And then he's just going to be able to try to get some cover with the tree that's going to be on his right side. Entity is still throwing smokes. And look at this. All right, this is like the best thing right here. This is why this is such a huge game changer. Now, Aman, keep in mind, Aman goes to the tree. And everybody from IND is going to now shift their focus. They're going to forget about this guys right here. The only person that's not even Kratos is currently looking that way. IND is now focused in regards to that car. It's insane. It's insane what a play like that can do. Entity Aman is going to try to get behind that tree. And meanwhile, he has all the attention from this, which is going to allow his teammates to go ahead and push up, which is the main reason why I wanted to go ahead and show this. Look, as soon as everybody shifts their focus, everybody from Entity is able to push up. So that right there, what that shows me is they actually have great communication, they have great synergy, and they are aware of what everybody is doing in their team, which is good to see. We saw a lot of teams have a lot of miscommunication, and that just never works out for you. But just look at this beautiful play now move across. Kratos still being patient there, but these 3 players, especially LG, not really able to do much from there. As you're gonna be able to see, they just aren't paying attention on Aman. So shifting that focus was insane. Right there, Entity being able to go ahead and just push up more. Kratos is still waiting patiently. I wish if Kratos maybe would have had grenades, I wish he would have thrown them back, but I don't believe he did. Now it comes down to who's gonna make the first contact. And right here, Aman, with being able to actually get the different angle, Kratos is so worried about these 2 players right here that now he's gonna go ahead and try to shift. And by the time he shifts, he's just gonna go ahead and give Aman a free shot and a free knock. And as soon as they do that, they know they have the advantage and they don't waste any time. When Entity realizes that they have the advantage, they go for it. And let me go ahead and just pay attention to what Jonathan's reaction is as soon as Kratos is knocked. Kratos gets knocked right away. Jonathan gets up and he's gonna go ahead and start pushing in. These 2 players are not worried about it anymore, so they're gonna be able to go ahead and push up a little bit more too. IND, for most of them, their focus is still on Aman, which is perfect timing right here for Entity to just go ahead and sneak up on them, and that's just gonna be able to allow them to get that win. There you go. Everybody from IND goes down with, how quick was that after one of the players got knocked? Let's go ahead and see. Player gets knocked at 42. Woo, 6 seconds. It took 6 seconds for Entity to go ahead and destroy that full squad. So that's honestly the main stuff that I got in from Entity. They did have a day 2 that wasn't too impressive, so hopefully they're able to be a little bit more consistent in regards to that, especially in the global finals. You never want to have an off day because teams will just run you over. But those are the things that I like about Entity Worlds. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. This one is a little bit longer. I wanted to take more time, just gonna break more of the stuff down that I like. And if you guys want me to go ahead and make a video on Entity Aman, please let me know in the comments below. I'll try to see, maybe I can go ahead and reach him to maybe have an interview if possible. If not, I'm pretty sure I'll go ahead and see him in Malaysia. If you guys don't already follow me on Instagram, I highly suggest to follow me on Instagram at the 7WG, because I'm gonna be in Malaysia participating in the PMCO one way or another as the region ambassador, or maybe more, who knows. Stay tuned, there might be an announcement coming. And yeah, I cannot wait to go ahead and show you guys just more cool stuff from over there. I love this stuff. If you haven't been able to tell, that's why I'm kind of just focusing more on this stuff, because I love it. Hopefully you guys love it too. Thanks for watching. It's been your boy, This World's Gaming, and I'm gonna go ahead and see you in the next one. Peace. By the way, feel free to share this video with anybody that you know likes this kind of stuff. Thank you. If you enjoyed that video, feel free to watch a previous video, or if you're feeling lucky, select a random video.